Is this on?
Ben, what do you think? Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
I've got to admit to you guys, this is my favorite time of the year. I love the draft.
Oh,
I
really?
fucking love, dude. I get so excited about the draft every single year. Like who's gonna get who?
Right.
Like how are these guys gonna react?
Yeah.
And all this kind of stuff. I mean, seriously, the NFL draft is amazing.
I know, it was great. Right?
Yeah.
You know, they said the Jets had a pretty good draft.
Yeah.
B plus, I think, was the consensus.
Sure.
You know.
Sure. The draft is great.
And, you know, really, our number one pick was Aaron Rodgers.
It really was. It really was.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It really was. So, yeah, what else? Did anything happen in wrestling this week that will try to mimic that?
You know what? Let me check my notes here. Make sure they're facing right side up. No, nothing.
No, nothing.
You know what's so weird about the draft? I think this was like maybe the first time they did it during the actual NFL draft.
Same
Sure.
day.
But like it's like you said, they're mimicking the whole thing, but also they're not. Like they're
Right.
doing it the complete opposite of how the NFL does it.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, help me understand this. What do all these legends? How are they invested in this?
Yeah.
Like,
but that's
are they going to be helping run Raw and SmackDown?
no, but this is how they copy it, but they do it wrong.
Right.
Because the NFL will have celebrities come in to announce picks.
Yeah.
Sure.
But obviously we know that they're not making those picks.
Right.
They're just announcing it for them. But then they're like, because remember, like last year, Adam Pearce was announcing all the picks, and we're like, is he drafting against himself?
Yeah,
Like,
he's
what, are you
drafting.
playing fantasy football and it's just you and you have both teams and you're just playing against yourself?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I drafted Tom Brady. Ooh, that's a good pick, me. Let's see, who should I get to
Good
counter
job,
that?
me.
Like, it's just so dumb.
It is.
So now they're like, oh, there's the Raw War Room and the SmackDown War Room, and they're all thinking about, you know, who they should pick, and then out walks Shawn Michaels and Michael Hayes, and it's like, they're making the picks?
Right. Yeah. Where was the fucking giant football robot from Fox? Yeah.
By
That's
the way,
right.
they had the same celebrities on SmackDown do the picks on Raw. Like
Right.
the same wrestlers. Like you couldn't get more legends or break it up. Like have RVD, JBL, and Teddy Long one night,
Right.
and then Shawn Michaels, Road Dogg, and
I'm
some
back.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like why have them all do it again both nights?
Yeah,
I
and
was like,
Bischoff was like, I'm not doing it twice. That's stupid.
yeah, right,
Right.
He's smarter than
I'll
that.
come to one of these.
Poor Shawn Michaels. God. Undertook all my champions.
When did you get down to Corpus? Saturday or Friday?
Friday night.
Could have went to SmackDown.
Yeah, I'll pass. Thanks. No, I didn't make. That was after work, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I passed though. No, yeah, like remember a few years ago they had like when you said they had the Fox robot.
Yeah.
And then they had those fake war rooms.
Yes,
Because
yeah.
remember we made fun of it when they drafted
With
Like
executives.
they drafted Brock Lesnar and they're like handshake. Yep,
Yes,
congrats,
yeah,
good job.
yeah.
Good job.
Handshake.
Well done.
And then they
Handshake.
drafted.
Couldn't get it right, yeah.
And then and this is like on our Instagram, but like then they drafted R-Truth and they like went ape shit.
They lost their fucking minds. We got him!
But like, you know how you could actually make this draft interesting is if you actually let Fox and USA Network actually do the draft for real.
Or just have like representing Fox,
Right.
Triple H, representing USA, Shawn Michaels, and like they're in their ear telling them, you know what I mean?
But the reports,
they're the GMs.
The reports like
the
that
night.
come out are that like Fox and USA actually do like tell WWE like, hey, we want Ronda Rousey on our show. We want Roman Reigns on this show on our show.
Yeah.
But it's like just let them do it.
Yeah.
Let them do it for once. It would actually be interesting because Trish Stratus would not get drafted if it was for real.
no.
That's the other thing.
No.
Is
Yeah,
this,
how long is she sticking around for?
this whole thing is so phony. Like, you know, wrestling's already fake, but then like the draft is so unrealistic because like certain people are going way before someone else who would definitely be going before them. I mean, it's just idiotic.
and how is there what 5 rounds on SmackDown, and then on Raw, our first round picks are what?
No.
Yeah.
But Raw's not picking all the picks. So how
Also-
is this the first round?
Well, the other thing is like The other thing is, they're like, Raw takes this person, okay? SmackDown takes this person, right? And then Raw takes, well, how do you know? How do you, what if that, what?
Yeah.
So they did the draft in the back, and
Right.
then they were like,
And then they told us.
And
it's already been done.
they told everyone the day before.
Yeah.
Because the Street Profits are announced as a pick and immediately come out in blue. How the fuck did they know?
Right.
This isn't something that they
Also,
they
how do
told
you
everybody.
get drafted to a free agency?
Yeah, I saw some of this online. Like, apparently MVP negotiated Omos being on both shows. What?
Who the fuck cares?
Well, Triple H said that Brock Lesnar negotiated to be a free agent, but I guess so did Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, Mustafa Ali, Omos, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, Elias. Who else?
Hold on. So Von Wagner's
Von
not
Wagner.
even on a show, and he's like, "Hey, you've been drafted into free agency." How does that even
Or
work?
just like, hey, no one wanted you.
yeah. Zion Quinn,
Bottom right.
I remember him.
NXT guy. He's married to the AEW Miss Hancock.
Oh, that's right. I saw that they're married.
Yeah.
I saw that they were like together on Instagram.
Yeah.
But Corbin not drafted.
Right.
Who cares that he's not
Well,
drafted?
Matt, you know, remember Tozawa a couple weeks ago said Elias last pick in the draft, and I mean he wasn't even drafted.
yeah,
Right. He's a
Wrong
free
again,
agent.
He's
Tozawa.
a free agent, could go wherever he wants.
Wow.
This whole thing was such a mess as
Oh,
always.
it always is. Yeah, it's terrible.
They
Like,
don't say. Yeah, and they even say the SmackDown people select like who are these people?
do a real draft for once. I think Paul Heyman said when he was head writer of SmackDown, like in 2002, like they actually like were backstage negotiating like who gets who.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like Heyman like took all like the great wrestlers and he was like, that's fine. You guys can have, you know, your big stars. I'll have the great wrestling show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he did.
He did.
Edge, Angle, Benoit,
Guerrero.
Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's interesting. We're going to get to it. But first, we need to thank some new patrons. So thank you to Ellery Murphy, Christopher Russo, and a big shout out to Danny Malt because he did a year sub.
Pew, pew, pew,
Save the money.
Yes.
Do the year.
You're like, this
Save
is
the
some-
money, get the funny.
They're like, yeah, I'm gonna be here a while, so I might as well save some money because, you know,
It really is. It really is.
What we do.
$5 a month, you can cancel anytime. We do have for the first time ever on Patreon, we do now have merch on Patreon.
On Patreon.
Yes. So if you do the $10 mid-card tier,
Oh boy.
you will get a free sticker shipped to you.
Hey.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with wrestling sticker?
Look at that.
Love it.
You can
And,
put it on a
uh,
mug, apparently.
You can put it in your favorite pizza place.
Well, so
I want a sticker.
Yeah.
yeah. And then for $25, you get a coffee mug shipped
Oh.
directly to you. The only condition is you have to be a patron for 3 months.
Yes.
Like,
Then you
so
get it.
if you do the $25 tier, you have to do it for 3 months, and then you get the coffee mug shipped to you.
What about the sticker?
Same for the sticker.
Okay.
These are Patreon's rules.
To
not
earn
ours.
the 10-cent sticker, you need to pay $15.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
but that's cool. I like that you actually get something.
yeah.
You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
That's great.
So
Great.
it should be fun. We already had someone
Great.
sign up for the $25 tier.
Awesome.
To get a coffee mug. So yeah,
Yep.
it's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to sign up because I want a coffee mug. And-
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe
you
we
guys
could,
want
like in the
stickers,
future, we could do like pins.
Well, so this is all set up by Patreon. They have like a certain I think 8 options to choose from.
Okay.
So these were like the 2 options I went with for now.
All right.
But we could always do something
wait.
else.
The 2 options you went with
Yeah.
for.
no.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry.
I mean, come on. We have rules here.
That's
If
right.
you pay $100, do you get a molding of Eric's cock?
No, that's. I think that's what the $5.
That's the free option.
the free option. Yeah.
But yeah, you're gonna want to sign up because we just put out a bracket,
Oh, man.
We did.
the worst botch bracket.
Oof.
Yes.
Made by one of our fans, Ben Owens. He's a sick fuck, turns
Yeah.
out.
Absolutely.
So, for the first time ever, we got like So, we do fan questions at the end of the show. But for like the first time ever, we got fan questions about the bracket that we did.
Yeah.
And I want to read these fan questions. They're not really questions. They're comments.
Comments.
All
Yeah.
right. So this is from Vinny the Gooch.
No spoilers, I guess.
No
in this?
spoilers.
All right.
No, not really. Vinny the Gooch says the worst botch bracket turned into the most gruesome injury bracket real fucking quick.
That's what I said.
R.I.P. to Backyard Sting and his ostrich knees.
Man.
Somebody
Wow.
get that boy some milk.
Man.
He needs some milk.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Spencer Conover.
Have you never jumped before?
Spencer Conover. I normally just listen to the pod. No spoilers, but thought I'd watch the latest bracket. Made it to Moosey Knuckles and puked.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing the hard work,
He's
boys.
gonna puke.
Moosey Knuckles.
Lucy Knuckles.
Rectum. The recent botch bracket was great. Thank you. Fuck.
Fuck.
And then you'd have to watch or the botch bracket to understand this, but Mannix Theobald just said bread.
Yeah.
So, do you remember that?
Bread.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Bread.
No spoilers. It's too
Bread.
good. You can't spoil it. But it's it's good stuff. So again, that's patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. Go check out the worst botch bracket. It's so much fun, and you will vomit.
Yeah.
fantastic.
But you're also gonna laugh because we have some great one-liners in it.
Yeah.
As always, it's what
It's
we do
good stuff.
best.
All right.
And there's still gonna be another something coming this month.
yes.
The bracket was technically April's. We just got a little behind.
Well, the thing is, like, YouTube fucking blocked it because of the videos. Mm-hmm. So now Patreon has an option where you could upload the video directly to their website, and that's what I did this time.
Okay.
And then people were complaining. Oh, but
Wow,
yeah, you
sorry.
have both options. So there you
Yeah.
go. All right, SmackDown opens with the King of Kings, Triple H.
Yep.
It was funny on Raw when he came out, the ring announcer, I don't know if it was Mike Rome or whoever, but he just said, "The King, Triple H."
Yeah.
Well.
And then Cole fucked up and said the game of games.
Did he really?
He corrects himself later too.
He is the game of games.
Oh, I wish I had
Triple
that.
H.
And then later on he goes, I got caught up in all the excitement. I said the game of games.
What? You don't point it
Why
out.
would you
Never
point it out?
Never. That's like what you learn in high school.
Yeah. But you know what happened? Triple H got backstage. Someone told him, he goes, Michael, you better fucking fix that, you idiot.
You thought Vince
If you think Vince would ream your ass, I'm about to come out there right now.
pedigree you on the fucking concrete. Fuck.
The
There was
game
a lot
of
of
games.
Want to pedigree you on Omos's dick.
There was a lot of fuck ups like that. I don't have the audio, but
Cole
I
was
do have some.
awful.
Yeah.
Cole was especially bad. So many bad lines.
Well, and then,
time to hang it up.
and then Kevin Patrick is just doing a Michael Cole impression.
Right.
That he says that, did you hear? Did you hear? Whatever his fucking shitty accent.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear that? It's like, yeah, shut up. So Triple H comes out. You know, he gives the rules. 50% will be drafted tonight. 50% on Raw.
Okay.
Superstars from NXT are eligible. The post-draft rosters go into effect after Backlash. And then they showed the NXT stars at the Performance Center.
Yeah.
And they're all sitting in chairs, like in a one room, sitting in chairs.
Right.
Like it's class.
Well, this is also how they used to do it back in the day.
Right.
They'd have all these guys sitting in the back.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But this is
And
like
you could draft any of them.
Yes.
he said certain
certain
stars.
ones.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah. Like none of the good ones.
Yeah.
But like they're all sitting there and it's almost like breaking kayfabe because like even the bad guys are like, fuck yeah, draft. It's like, what? And then they like you see also sitting there Apollo Crews. He's like, oh yeah, I hope I get drafted.
Oh, break it back. Fuck.
Did someone erase his memory?
Seriously. That reminds me, okay, breaking news. Remind me to bring up that lawsuit. That WWE, that latest lawsuit. Did you hear about that?
Yes, I did.
All right, we'll talk about that later. Apollo Crews reminded me about that because he's like,
Yikes.
yeah, there's parts of that. So, anyways, the first round of the 2023 WWE Draft. Are you ready?
Yep. Yeah.
And it's like, no Triple H. The first pick was a shocker.
Yeah, it really was.
For the fourth straight year, SmackDown drafts Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
They drafted the Bloodline.
The Bloodline
Solo.
minus the Usos.
Paul Heyman and Roman.
Yeah.
Here's the thought process behind whoever the fuck is drafting for SmackDown. We don't want the Usos. 3 days later, we'll take the Usos. Usos.
They, for some reason, they weren't available to be drafted
Yeah.
on Friday. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
come on.
How stupid.
Come on. They're on the fucking Bloodline shirt.
Yeah. So, Ross
And you
first...
you draft Heyman? Isn't he just like an ad? Like,
Yeah,
what is he?
you have to
Like,
draft-
he's his attorney? We're also going to draft Seth Rollins' maid,
Yeah.
his attorney. Like, I don't get
We're
that.
also drafting Mike Chioda, the referee.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Like they draft referees, the ring crew. Raw's first pick is Cody Rhodes, just in case you're wondering what the main event of WrestleMania is going to be next year.
Oh, wow.
It's funny now that now all the dirt sheets are saying like, yo, the main event's going to be Cody versus Roman. It's like, yeah, where'd you hear that, guys?
You're right.
SmackDown's next pick is Bianca Belair. And Michael Cole's like, but she's the Raw Women's Champion. It's like, yeah, Cole, you do this every year.
Fucking year. Are you going to have an awkward title handoff?
Yes.
Like you did last year?
Of course.
Which, by the way, I used to do this thing. I used to look at the lineage of championship. Have you ever done that? Like
No.
you lost-
Impossible.
You can't do it.
You can't do it.
No, like I wanted to see, okay, when did Hogan lose it? And who did he, and like sometimes I get confused about Shawn's career. Okay, when did he lose it? Once he had it, all this. So sometimes I look up the lineage of titles. You like when people like drop it to injury, and
Right.
you have a tournament. No, like when you look up Becky Lynch, had the Raw Championship, handed it to Charlotte. Charlotte denied it and then took it. Like what?
Yeah.
This is in your history?
Right.
So
How about
dumb.
this? How about don't draft the champs? How about that?
Yeah.
Once Roman goes to a show, okay, the title's going to go over there. And then people that have a championship with the show and the title cannot be drafted.
That's what they did the first draft. The
Right.
first draft, that's what they did.
Right.
Champions were not draftable.
No.
Yeah.
They were on both shows.
Right.
Simple.
Just stupid.
Yeah.
Just so, or just
That's
be like
why now we
a
have
reset of everything.
Now, because as far as we know, like they're not merging Roman's belts. He's
Yeah.
keeping
No.
the two. So now we have 3 main championships?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I think they'll do it eventually, but I just think
But
it's
as of
not.
right now, they're not.
He'll come out the next time we see Roman in August. I don't know. He'll
Yeah.
come out and he'll have a new title. It'll look
it's because they
I
don't
mean,
know
to him, it'll
what
look cool.
to do with it.
cool. Yeah.
Because Roman has been Universal Champion longer.
Yeah. Well, there's the Universal Championship. There's the WWE Championship. Now there's a WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
And they keep saying the first ever World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
Again, nope.
Nope. Nope.
Call it something different, like a Universal World Heavyweight Championship.
Ew.
This
fun
is the
fact.
multiverse Universal
Multiverse.
Champion.
Yeah.
Multiverse.
Fun fact, if you go over to Joe's house, he has like a big wall with like pictures of titles and like yarn like connecting all of them.
100%.
He's like
100%.
Make it make sense.
So in the first round, 3 out of the 4 didn't fucking move.
No.
And
Correct.
the champion
No.
switch shows.
Yeah.
4 out of 4 because Raw took Becky Lynch.
Well, no, obviously Bianca.
Oh, I'm sorry,
switched.
Bianca. Yeah.
I wanted to write 4 out of 4 because
Right.
I thought that too. I was like, oh, no one changed in the first round. But yeah, all the big stars stayed on the show.
That's why it shouldn't be a draft every year. It should just be like it's gonna. I said that should be called like NXT call ups, like
Or shake up.
or it's signing day.
Yeah.
where like NXT stars get signed. They get signed to shows, and there's also trades from Raw and SmackDown.
Right.
If you want to change people,
Yeah.
It's
You have
weird
to
when you're just
have
drafting
repre-
the same people every
Yeah.
year.
You have to have people representing both sides and show us that. If you don't, they don't have to be a part of the show. Again, JBL and Teddy Long drafting for both sides, right? Like literally, if I was an old wrestler, you put me in charge of Raw for one night, I would make sure that Raw had the best roster.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
why can't they do that? So at least it makes sense
Yeah.
when people go somewhere.
And of course, once you see that Bianca has been drafted, you immediately know
Of course.
Montez Ford is going to SmackDown. Now,
Yeah.
whether he's with Dawkins or not, he's going to SmackDown because they don't like to break up
By the
couples.
way, did any tag teams get broken up in the draft?
None.
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 No stables. No tag teams
Everyone
got
thinks
broken
they
up.
together.
All the
They
staples
hinted
were
it.
Fucking
drafted.
hype.
They hinted it for weeks
Yeah.
and kept talking about it,
This is gonna be the last time we see the Street Profits, maybe.
and it never happened.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And again, by the way, who the fuck would do that anyway? If I can get the whole OC, why would I draft one person?
Well, I mean,
It's fucking stupid.
with a tag team.
Remember the 1 year like SmackDown took the New Day. They just took Xavier and Kofi. Like, yeah, fuck off, Biggie.
Yeah, right.
Future champion.
Yeah.
Former IC champion.
The biggest guy out of all three of them. Right. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, none of it makes sense. It's so frustrating.
It is frustrating, especially if you know what a draft is.
They
don't follow anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no one watches football in that entire fucking company. Not even football, but basketball. I mean, any fucking
They clearly
sport.
know that their fans watch it.
Are you ready for some wrestling?
Someone recently posted that on Twitter, that video of Vince with Shelton Benjamin and Trish Stratus, and they were like, how did WWE get away with this back then? And I was like, because there wasn't a Twitter
Right.
of like
Yeah.
little bitches complaining about everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways, next up we have, and by the way, they were parodying Monday Night Football because they literally did that.
Well,
Right.
that,
and
that person's probably
Desperate
too young to
Housewives.
even. Yeah, Desperate Housewives.
Yeah.
It was, what was her name? Nicolette what the
Sheridan.
fuck?
Nicolette Sheridan was her real name.
And Terrell Owens.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so next up, the Usos got a promo on the stage. They bitch that Roman hasn't returned their texts and
Why would
DMs.
they admit that?
Why would they DM
Yeah, I don't
him?
know.
That's weird.
But they're gonna.
Why are they up in his DMs?
What's up, Oos? Here's my dick. Just let me know what you think.
Sorry,
Thanks.
forced to have it in
It's
the
like,
DM.
hey, I have your cell phone number and I was texting you and you must have missed those. Now I'm in your Instagram.
No, you know what
Right.
it is? Like, hey, Oos, I'm not, I had like 10 beers tonight. I don't really think I should drive. Can you come pick me up, Oos?
Right.
Oos?
Oos.
If not, I'm going to have to drive myself. Oh, no.
Dear Roman, this is the last time I ever write your ass.
I don't deserve it. I know you got my last 2 DMs. It said red on it.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So then they say they're going
Put that in the song idea.
Yeah.
Seriously. They say they're going to win the tag titles back for their tribal chief.
For him.
And then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn come out, and Sami tells them, like,
No. Sorry.
Roman doesn't even want to be drafted with you guys.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy tells Sammy, Owens is going to turn on you after they lose tonight, but Owens gets fired up and he yells at them. They're going to kick, we're going to kick your ass and keep our tag titles.
What I didn't like about it was kind of like, just as obviously Kevin Owens, like, we're going to kick your ass. And then he was just like, okay,
Okay, bye.
see you later. Main event.
Yeah.
Like, don't they usually fight it out? Like right then and there?
Of
Well,
course.
and then they're like standing on the stage. Like, when do confrontations happen on the stage? It looked, and by the way, it's a stage with no stage.
Yeah.
There's no stage
Right,
there.
Right.
It's just floor.
Yeah.
Later, Heyman hyped up the Usos backstage, but then he gave Solo some tape for his thumb and told him, tonight is the night.
He's
They
going to
really wanted you to think that.
stick his thumb
Yeah.
right up Paul Heyman's.
Candy ass.
Right.
Next up, we have Butch versus L.A. Feet.
Yeah.
Last week, we saw footage from last week where LA Knight was a dick to the Brawling Brutes. So Sheamus suggested Butch break Knight's fingers so he won't be able to wipe his arse.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Okay.
And Knight won with the BFT.
Yeah. The BFT.
Round 2. RVD and Michael P.S. Hayes come out to announce these next picks.
I was like,
Oh.
oh, hey, RVD.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
He wasn't even that high unless he just lives like this whole
Michael Hayes,
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Michael Hayes came out of the fucking SmackDown room and he looked at the card like, whew. He was so excited to announce the Street Profits.
And then Cole says, makes sense these two are together. I guess he's a big weed smoker too, Michael Hayes.
Yeah,
'Cause what else is that joke for?
definitely.
Yeah.
SmackDown takes the Street Profits. Raw takes what RVD called the Imperium. There was a lot of legends getting the
yeah.
names wrong.
Oh,
Also, did you notice that RVD was holding his card upside down?
Yeah, and then on Raw, he like did a joke about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
wait, maybe it was just
Maybe they
They
put it on
printed
and
it that
printed
way?
it wrong.
Yeah.
Because then on Raw, he was like, oh, go.
whoa.
Yeah. So yeah, the IC title goes to Raw. So now
Now they have both
we
mid-card
already-
titles.
We already know that Theory is going to SmackDown at that point.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing, to do a draft right before the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Now you know. This pay-per-view I don't think was that hard to predict. We're going to do
No.
predictions later.
And the betting odds
But,
are
like,
like minus 10,000.
If you didn't already know, all you have to do is watch the draft and spoiler alert. Like, you just know the outcome.
Yeah.
If Theory
for all
would have
the
been
matches.
drafted to Raw and Reed and Lashley to SmackDown, you'd be like, interesting.
Yeah.
Even foreshadowing, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's what wrestling's all about. No,
Right.
they didn't do that. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Because there was one time where, like, Raw had both belts after the draft, but then, like, I think Jeff Hardy beat Mahal on Raw and, like, he's taking it to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
They did that 1 year too with like the WWE and World Heavyweight title.
Yeah.
Where like Edge beat Batista, but then CM Punk cashed in on Edge after
Yeah.
Batista beat the shit out of him.
See, even then, like, it was more creative then. Like, they were actually
Right.
trying.
Right.
There was
Yeah.
nothing interesting about this fucking draft.
No.
Or like even if you had the automatic generator thing, like acting like it's an automatic
Yeah.
random computer, even that was cool because it was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen?
Right.
Boom.
Yeah.
John Cena twice in one night.
Well, that's stupid.
SmackDown takes Edge, and then RVD announces that Raw drafts Riddle because, of course, again, weed and weed. Well,
I think Corey's like, oh, they're gonna be really high on this guy
Yeah.
in the future. I was like, okay, all right.
So next up, we have another pointless match between the Street Profits, Ricochet and Braun Strowman, and the LWO.
Yeah.
Or as Eric calls them,
Loser World Order.
Loser World Order.
true.
We got to make that shirt, seriously. I read a report that LWO has been like selling out. Like they've been selling the most merch the last like 3 weeks.
I get
Sure.
it.
So we need to make
Especially if they're in
an
Corpus Christi.
LWO and then underneath Loser World Order.
Yeah.
Right.
Amazing. Michael Cole called Ricochet and Braun Strowman modern day superheroes. So
Shut up, Michael.
Thank you.
Just shut the fuck
as opposed to what? Like old timey superheroes?
1940s.
And then in this time, one man from each team is legal. It's a triple threat tag team.
Yep.
When they've done fatal four ways, only 2 people are legal. Now it's a triple threat, so now 3 people are in at all times. When you just change the rules all the time.
whenever they want.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. Braun and Ricochet make up for their botch from last week.
Mm-hmm.
Remember where he threw Ricochet? And then this time he was like,
Trust me, I'll do it right this
I
time.
won't fucking kill you this time.
and then Braun does his choo-choo, but then Angelo Dawkins runs him over, which they did last week.
They did.
They did it last week.
Yep.
He did his choo-choo, and then Dawkins ran him over.
Yeah.
And then Ford beats Ricochet with the frog splash.
Sure.
Typical match.
The Street Profits have won like 30 matches in a row, and they can't get a title shot because they were fighting the
'Cause they
Usos
always lose
forever.
the title shot.
And now KO and Sammy are the champs. Round 3, we got JBL and Teddy Long. SmackDown takes Bobby Lashley. Raw takes Drew McIntyre. It's funny because now that we know Theory ended up going to SmackDown, and they say that they do this draft for like new matchups and new feuds, but nope, Lashley's going to SmackDown, Theory's going to SmackDown,
Well-
so they can continue their feud.
With Lashley, I think he's gonna have to fight Roman at some point. Because who else
Sure.
can?
Yeah.
That's true.
They don't have any top tier stars.
That's probably the SummerSlam match or Money in the Bank,
could be.
my God.
Yeah. Lashley Roman.
or even Saudi. Who the fuck is Roman going to fight in Saudi in a few weeks?
Shit.
Logan Paul?
Yeah. Again.
Or bloodline, and then something happens in the bloodline.
Maybe. Raw takes Drew McIntyre. SmackDown takes the OC with the returning AJ Styles,
Yep.
Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, and Mi Chin. She's still a part of it.
Yeah.
And then Teddy Long announced Raw was drafting, and I forgot to get the audio, but I have no idea what the fuck Teddy Long said. He said like the tipster, the Miz. Like it was something with a T.
Was he like a fucking FBI informant?
No, but then like they started playing the music to show the graphic, and you could like faintly hear Teddy Long and like JBL like roasting Teddy Long for fucking it up. Like you can't understand. You can't understand. Yeah, that's why you don't know what they're saying, but like you hear JBL like you fucked it up.
Yeah.
You know, piece of shit.
He's got. All you hear is, got little balls.
He's got little balls, not titties, you idiot.
The titillating Miz.
He's like covering it up, and they just like
Like Teddy Long's getting sold like little titties, Miz.
Fucking balls, you
He's
idiot.
thinking about Maurice's
the
titties.
guy with the little tits.
Yeah. And then they make a comment that like JBL and Teddy Long used to ride together all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, why are we
Yeah.
breaking kayfabe for that fact?
Right.
Give us something better than that.
Yeah, come
Well,
on.
yeah, because that was when Teddy Long went in the Hall of Fame. JBL and Ron Simmons inducted him together,
Right.
And they said how they would always ride together. It would be the three of them, and Teddy Long never ever paid for gas. So like they just roasted him about what a cheapskate he is, I guess.
That's racist.
Ron Simmons was there. Next up, we've got Zelina Vega versus Sonya Deville. Vega has a title match against Rhea Ripley at Backlash.
So clearly, she needs to get a big, nice, clean, secure pin here.
Yes.
Coming up
She's-
to the pay-per-view.
She's never won a match ever.
Ever.
Like, well, she has a title shot for nothing, just because she's Puerto Rican.
She asked.
So now she's got to get a win. And she does get a win. It's a roll-up.
So they go, instead of a big secure win,
It's Sonya Deville.
Let's show that she can roll people up at any time.
Yeah.
Well, that gives her the best chance
I get
of
it.
winning.
Yeah.
That's her best move against Ripley. Oh, my God.
Just awful.
It's true. Hold on. Someone sent me... Okay. This is Joe Guerrero, bonus trivia. Before SmackDown, when was Zelina Vega's last singles victory?
Oh, man. I'm going to guess.
Like month
When
in the
she
year.
won Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, so when was that?
No,
No, she won two matches after that. I think I would say March of 22.
This says December of 2021.
Okay, I was close.
So-
I was close.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I believe it.
Yeah.
Ripley attacks Vega and Sonya after the match. Rhea goes for the riptide on Vega, but Vega counters with a DDT and then runs away.
Yeah.
And then backstage, Rey Mysterio talks to Vega and he's like,
You can do it. I believe in you. If you believe in yourself, like the way I believe in myself, and like the way Dominic is a piece of shit son, I think you could possibly maybe beat Rhea Ripley. But probably not. When I tell you that you can do it, I don't mean beat Rhea. There's no fucking way. I mean you can make a really perfect taco. Perfect. Like it would be the best taco of all time. Beating Rhea Ripley? Hell no. Like fuck no. Like there's no fucking way ever could you ever. Even Cole, I was watching the show backstage. Even Cole said there is no possible way that you could beat Rhea.
Vegas is like way deeper than.
Right.
Oh my God. That's great.
She towers over him.
Next up, the OC comes out, but before AJ Styles could talk, they're interrupted by the Viking Raiders.
Time out. When was the last time we saw AJ Styles?
It's been a while.
been a while.
6-7 months.
How is Cole not freaking out about
Right.
it?
Dude, they came down there like, here's AJ Styles.
And here he is, AJ Styles.
There he is.
And even
Yeah.
the fans didn't pop. You know why? Because he came out with the OC.
Right.
Fans are like, oh,
With the shitty music.
Right.
The shitty
If they
fucking
had
music.
done the no, we don't want none. Yeah, we
They
got
did
some.
after. At the end of the segment, they hit his cool music.
Of course.
right.
So Styles sits on the top rope and he's like, OC, handle your business.
Yeah, what the
Get
fuck?
him, boys.
And it's like, that's like what a heel would do.
He's
Yeah.
like,
But
he's
they're
like,
gonna-
get him, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to use your nails, boys. And then
Scoutmaster.
he sits on the top rope and they quickly beat up the Raiders in Valhalla. And then he says, we're just getting started. And then he hits Ivar with the phenomenal forearm.
Yeah, that's gonna be an opponent for Roman.
But it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad AJ's happy he's with his friends and Michin. But like,
And
he
Michin.
needs to wrestle one-on-one matches.
Right.
That's his thing.
Let him fight Roman and have the
He's-
OC as backup to like go against Solo.
Oh
and
my
the
God!
Usos.
Yes, please. That has to be. No, they got drafted. Where did they get drafted? Are they on SmackDown?
I think so.
Wait,
I
are
hope
they?
so.
Yeah, the OC. They got drafted to SmackDown.
I already
right?
forgot. Yeah, you're okay. So yeah, I guess that's a possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already seen Roman versus AJ Styles, but you know,
Right, but not as
a long time
tribal
ago.
chief Roman.
Yeah, I felt a little. I really thought maybe they were going heel here, but then they beat up the Viking Raiders who
Yeah.
are
Nothing.
heels.
They're heels.
Okay.
They just they're jobber heels.
Jobber heels.
Yeah.
Round 4.
Lowest form.
Round 4, we got Road Dogg and Shawn Michaels
Yeah.
giving the picks, and Shawn was like,
With the first overall pick in the 1998 draft,
Yeah.
the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels and NXT selects The Undertaker.
Would have been great.
"Oh Jesus, Shawn." So SmackDown takes Damage Control, all 3 of them.
All right.
Raw gets Shinsuke Nakamura.
Sure.
SmackDown takes the NXT Women's Tag Champions, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
Yeah.
I recognize one of them, but she had her name changed from back when I was watching NXT.
Right. She used to be like Kaylee Ray.
Yes.
Yes.
Like that.
Now she's Alba Fire.
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. We'll see who they got drafted.
And they're the women's tag champions. So
yes.
what happens with those?
You wouldn't rather have Grayson Waller or Braun Breaker? Or there's a champion, I believe. Who's the main champion?
Carmelo
so the
Hayes.
women's champion could get drafted.
Yes.
Well, that's next. Road Dogg tells Shawn, "No, you may lose your smile again."
Oh, yeah.
Because Raw drafts NXT Women's Champion Indy Hartwell, who's currently injured.
Right.
And Sean's like, fuck. I'm like,
Yeah.
Sean, really?
What the fuck, Paul? Oh, God, there's so little talent on this show now. Where Adam Cole? I miss Adam Cole. He's like me, but even shorter.
Next up, we have Caleb Braxton interview Nakamura backstage, but he's jumped from behind by carrying Cross while Scarlett has an orgasm.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
Yeah. I'm sure this will play out well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure this
Shinsuke
feud
just
will
got back.
continue as planned.
He's got to beat Cross.
Oh, of course.
He just came back.
Everyone beats Cross.
Cross just loses.
Everyone
This guy could have been the next big heel whenever Roman's done.
No. Hold on.
Everyone
Hold
beats
on.
him.
Do you remember what he did when he returned?
What?
He fucking came out, he beat up McIntyre,
Mm-hmm.
and then Scarlett put the fucking thing, the Sands of Time, what the fuck is it called?
The hourglass.
The hourglass in front of Roman.
Yeah.
It was for Roman.
Right.
The hourglass to Roman Reigns. Tick tock. Time is up. Well, guess what? Your time is up. You're fired.
Right. Right.
That was like a year ago.
Over.
It's unbelievable.
They were future endeavored, right? And then
Yes.
they got brought back
Yes.
to just job to everyone.
That's right.
Yeah.
TikTok. I'm talking about myself.
Yes.
I'm almost gone again.
Yep.
Because he wouldn't wear the gimp mask.
Finally, we have the Usos. Well, he did wear the gimp mask.
But he wore it.
Well, when he came back.
We got the Usos versus KO and Sammy for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships that are still not split up.
First reasons.
You know, whatever. Halfway through the match, Heyman gets a phone call from Roman, and then Heyman tells Solo, "Tonight is your night." And then he takes the thumb out of Heyman's ass, and he's like, "Yep." And it's completely brown.
Yeah. It's gross.
Heyman needs a fucking squatty potty or a bidet or something to help him out. At least some baby wipes, right? I mean, yeah. Jimmy kicked out of a stunner. Then Solo came out, but he was jumped by Matt Riddle. So the Usos getting kicked out of the bloodline was stopped by Matt Riddle. You fucking idiot.
Oh, you think
Right.
that's what it was about? Is that what they were implying?
That's what Heyman's been teasing for weeks
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Like, because like the week before, Heyman was pointing at KO and Sammy, but looking at the Usos.
Right.
Like, Roman's getting sick and tired of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And tonight's the night, Solo. KO kicks out of some super kicks. And then in the end, Owens and Sammy hit Jimmy with the stunner haluva kick combo for the win to retain.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yep.
On to Raw. We open with Triple H again.
Yes.
And he mentions Roman Reigns being drafted to SmackDown. Just say that real quick. You're Triple H. I'm the fans.
Yeah. And Roman Reigns was drafted to SmackDown.
That was how awful the Thunderdome boos that they added in were. They were already like halfway through. Like it wasn't like a natural, organic fucking boo.
No.
What was it like the sand? What is it? The sand people in Star Wars?
Seriously.
They were like halfway in. Like what the fuck? It was so loud
It was.
and so unnatural.
Yeah.
And then he says, and are you guys on stable footing?
Yeah.
You guys okay?
Yeah.
Because he said, I know that SmackDown's draft shook the foundation of WWE.
Right.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, so unstable.
What fucking foundation was shook?
Right.
What shocking surprise.
Alba
you
Fire.
switched the women and Alba Fire. That was it.
Yeah.
Shocker. Shook the foundation.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing.
Anyways, round one.
That's for Solo next week. He's
Round
got
one of night
different
two.
Fingers
I know
taped
what.
up.
Yeah, I know what the draft should be. Just random weird shit. Let's see. The pick. The current pick is Cole. You're fired. That's the pick. That's the round pick. Sorry.
That'd be amazing.
That's it. That's the whole round three. Cole, you're fired. He's got to just stand up. And
Didn't
just,
they trade like announced teams one year
Yeah.
in the shakeup?
Yeah, they did.
It was like
They
Michael
did.
Cole's going to Raw.
Anyone can be shooken
Right.
up.
Like that's what you
Even
want
you,
to.
Stan.
Right. Like you just want to see like Michael Cole. You have been promoted to fan.
Right.
Oh my! He like covered his pants. Oh my god!
To paying customer.
That's fine. I'll still travel. I'll be next to green shirt guy every show.
Right.
And
Jesus.
Cole will now do main event.
That's what when I worked retail. That's what I used to tell my employees. I'm like, oh, if not, we can always promote you to customer.
Oh my god.
So, anyways,
Think
Raw.
about the Street Profits are broken up. Wait, it's crossed out. Nope. They're back together. That's round two, guys. We'll see in a few minutes.
Right.
Round one, they're split up. Round two, they're back together.
How
God.
fucking dumb would that have
It's
been
just
if
like plot points. It's like, hold on, let's see. And Raw takes Montez Ford hitting Angelo Dawkins in the back with a chair.
SmackDown takes the fact that the OC still exists. The OC still exists.
And like you see like Ford and Dawkins just awkwardly walk out and like Ford's got a chair and he's crying and Triple H is like,
now. Do it now.
It has been written.
Right. How like what if they had swerved us like this, like on SmackDown? They're like, Montez Ford is drafted to SmackDown. And then we're like, oh my God, they're gonna push him as a single star.
Yeah.
And then Raw, they're like, Angelo Dawkins has been drafted to SmackDown.
And then they both come out as a team. You're like, fuck. Let's see. For round four, RVD is drunk backstage.
He doesn't get drunk.
I'm just reading everyone.
What? Hi, how are you?
I know, but like that's the swerve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is drunk. I'm just reading, guys. All right, we'll be back.
Raw drafts Flair. Oh, Ric Flair. Oh boy.
Jesus.
I'm back, bitches. I'm gonna wrestle.
With the final pick / fact of the draft of this year, no one wanted Omos. No one. Neither side.
It's actually true.
He's a free agent.
He was
He's a free agent.
undrafted, yet he has a fucking match at the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Undrafted.
I wonder who's gonna win that match.
He's such a monster. No one wanted
It's
him.
like, hey, Omos, you're a free agent. Oh, so I can go to Raw or SmackDown? We were thinking like Impact or.
Yeah, right.
I wonder who's going to win between Seth and Omos. Let's see. Omos didn't get drafted, and Seth was drafted in the first round. Yeah.
Well, the second first round.
Night two, round one. You know, just like the NFL. With
Yeah,
arcades,
my
night
brain
two,
hurts.
We're
and
starting it
round-
over, running it back.
Yeah. These picks are just as important.
Bryce Young is in round one of night two. What? No one wanted him in night one?
Yeah. So Raw drafts Rhea Ripley. SmackDown takes Austin Theory.
Oh, look at that.
Raw-
Everything worked out.
Raw keeps Seth Rollins, and SmackDown gets Charlotte Flair.
Again?
Yeah.
And then Paul Heyman comes out, and Triple H shows him the new World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
And then Heyman goes to the ring and he says, wouldn't that new title look relevant around the waist of Roman Reigns?
I will fucking kill you. Dead.
And then he says, however, Roman can't win it because he will no longer be on Raw. And they're like, oh, well, fuck you then.
Well, I mean, that works out perfectly.
that's true, yeah.
I don't watch Raw.
Yep.
So,
I have odds here for who will be the second world's heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
And the choices are Roman Reigns.
And who else?
That's it. That's the only name on the list.
Right. No, that's correct.
He will
A,
win that title.
Roman Reigns. B, Roman Reigns.
Yes.
C, Roman Reigns. Or D,
All of the above.
all the above.
Still hasn't really beaten Seth, right? Like clean.
No.
Still
he
hasn't
hasn't.
beaten Seth.
No, he
clean.
has not.
Interesting.
Yep.
So Seth Rollins walks out and he stands right next to Heyman as the crowd sings his song. He says, "You must be happy because Roman doesn't have to run from me anymore." And then he spoils that he's going to win the world championship at Night of Champions.
Yeah.
Which I think is a real spoiler.
It's him or Cody. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those
I
two
think
names.
Cody's going to be fighting Brock again at Night of Champions. I really
fucking-
do. I'm
For
serious.
for what title?
Nothing. It's
Oh,
just a
okay.
feud that's
Yeah.
going to last a few pay-per-views.
Few years.
A few years. Until WrestleMania.
That
Right.
scares me into thinking maybe Brock wins on Saturday.
I mean, he could. Yeah. Heyman then gets a call from Roman, but Seth has the crowd sing again, and Heyman yells, "I can't hear my tribal chief!"
So dumb.
And he tells Seth, "You're pissing off your tribal chief." And then Seth teases curb stomping Heyman, but then Solo Sikoa comes out, and Heyman announces Solo versus Seth for the main events.
Yeah.
Get to that later. Next up, we've got Bailey and Dakota Kai versus Liv and Raquel Rodriguez. Bailey beats Liv with a
Roll up.
There it is.
A troll up.
It's your line.
What?
Bailey and Dakota beat Liv
Oh,
and
and
Raquel.
the new. Of course, I even wrote it down. And the new tag team champions. Because why would you beat the champions with two new people and not change the titles?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
So
I
wait.
get so wait.
So Io's fighting for the
Wait. So are the NXT women's tag titles going to become the SmackDown women's tag titles?
Does not compute. I am confused. The show has melted my CPU. They programmed me to watch 120 hours of Monday Night Raw and write a script. Self-destruct in 3, 2, 1. AI has nothing on me. Like, the tag team women's champions were drafted to SmackDown, which means they have to also be on Raw sometimes. Wild card.
Fatal error. Wild card.
I'm a genius. That's tremendous.
You're fired.
You're fired. I love you. Poison. This is such good shit. Good shit.
And you just see Vince on a microphone in the corner, just doing his
Why did you turn off the synthesizer?
Why'd you turn off the Vincematic 9000?
Dude, the robot knows by week 3 after the rosters are set again, it's going to be like, wild card again.
Wild card.
Why would the tag team champs that are just one of each in the men's and women's be drafted at all? Why are they not wild cards or
Right.
free agents?
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Because once they lose those titles, then they'll go to that show.
So every woman on Raw that's a tag team is like, oh,
That's a shame.
we're
Right.
fucked.
Yeah.
Booker T and Queen Charmel do round 2. They said they're both Hall of Famers. They went in together.
No,
No.
she went in separately a couple years ago.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
That was the COVID year, right? Where like
Slow
no one
year.
else would show up.
I think.
Slow year.
Yeah.
So Raw drafts KO and Sammy. SmackDown takes the Usos. Raw takes Judgment Day. Now, earlier in the show, their first pick was Rhea Ripley.
Right.
Why not just take Judgment Day altogether right there?
Hello. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if I was Raw, I would have just taken Rhea Ripley and said, no, I will not take Judgment Day.
Well, maybe
I don't
that's-
want, but they wanted both.
Yeah.
And they used 2 picks to do it.
Sure.
SmackDown takes LWO with Rey Mysterio, so he's in
So
the
you get-
stable.
Like the unofficial guy of the stable.
Yeah.
You get him with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like comes with. It's like a box
Like,
of cereal.
five
comes
people.
with Rey
Five
Mysterio.
people. Why would that
So-
not be like one of the first
so-
picks?
Right.
Well,
Right,
we get
so
five.
right there, it's like, so if Zelina Vega beats Rhea Ripley, then the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships will both be on SmackDown. Or Vega has to leave LWO and go to Raw.
No.
But that's where the SmackDown belt. What?
Who?
But
Bleep blorp.
bleep blarp.
Next up, we've got Ricochet and Braun Strowman because we have to see them twice on every show.
Yes.
And they're fighting Alpha Academy with Maxine Dupree ringside. Braun body slams Otis, and Ricochet does the Swanton Bomb off of Braun's shoulders for the win.
Yeah.
Bam.
Round 3, we've got me, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. Last time I was with Road Dogg. Everyone loves Road Dogg. Everyone loves DX.
Everyone
And now-
knows to suck it.
And you can suck my 6-year-old cock. And now I've got Adam Pearce.
Suck my born again cock.
Is that what he said?
No, I didn't say that.
Suck my born
That's
again
better,
cock. That is better.
And then Shawn, and
You know what happened? I was at Raw. I was about to give the first pick of round 3, but then the music hits, and to my surprise, it was the Brocker Taker.
Yes.
Brock Lesnar comes out. He's more Undertaker than ever.
Ever.
Thank God.
Than he's-
Right. I think he had
I know,
druids
it's
this
hilarious.
time.
I love it. I love it.
Now I love it. Yeah,
Like
'cause
the
it's,
bell.
It's so dumb.
It is.
Like Brock should have come out and announced the picks,
Right.
or just done something with that.
Yeah. It would have been funny.
Brock gets in the ring. He says, "Fort Worth, how does it feel to be looking at the only real cowboy in Texas?" And then Pierce sends security to stop Brock from cutting a promo.
Right.
Like, no, please, Brock, no, we don't want this.
Yeah.
We don't want a promo. No,
Yeah.
you're not good at talking. Please
Right.
leave.
I thought it was funny though when Brock was like, he's like, I don't want any drama tonight or any, and Brock's like, good luck with that.
Right. Yeah. So then Cody
So
Rhodes.
Pierce calls 1-800 bodyguard.
Yes.
Send all of them.
Yeah.
And he's
All
just-
100.
Like,
We need the Brock
Cody's
Lesnar
not
package.
out there yet. He's just Brock with a microphone.
Yeah.
I guess he knew it was going to happen. I guess he watches the show. So
But isn't it good for the show? If you're giving Brock time to talk, you don't have time for them to brawl a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on. It's kind of the show, the point of the show.
right, it's like, hey Brock, please, can you just leave? Can you just not be here tonight?
Yeah.
Because we don't want you here.
Like, isn't it a show about fighting? Yeah. Don't you have fighting on
Hey
this
Cody,
fighting
can
show?
you leave? Can you leave Raw? Because people like you. We don't want you on the show.
We don't want fighting on our fighting show.
So Cody's music hits, and unless you're a fucking mark, you don't know what's happening because he attacks Brock from behind.
Of course.
He knocks Brock down with a single punch.
Yeah. What the hell?
Brock will
Heel
sell when he
Brock.
wants to.
Heel Brock.
And then security grabs him as Brock rolls out of the ring.
Crying.
And then you could hear Cody screaming over and over. He's like, make me beg for it. Oh, sorry. Make me earn it. That's what I was thinking of, though. Because he kept saying, make me earn it.
What is
it's
that
like,
even?
what?
Yeah.
Earn what?
Right.
The right to face Brock. He's not the fucking Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Make me beg for it, Brock.
I didn't get that at all.
Make me beg
And-
for it.
Earn what? Like what? You want him to kick your ass more? He's already done that.
Well, like when he lost to Roman, people were like, the people that liked the outcome, they're like, that's good. He's got to earn it. So is he talking about that? Because that doesn't make sense.
Right.
Yeah. Fourth
right.
wall.
With
Fourth
the
wall,
fourth
Cody.
wall. I think it is a fourth wall thing.
That's like 16 walls.
Give it to me. I want it. And then later, Cody says he has to beat Brock or else he'll go to the back of the line.
What line?
You're already in the back.
You cut the whole line to face Roman.
Right. Well, I mean, he won the Rumble, so.
Well, let's cut in the line.
Yeah, so now you got to win Money in the Bank or the Rumble
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Next up, we have round 3 for real this time.
Oh, okay.
Raw drafts Liv Morgan and Raquel. SmackDown takes Asuka after. So Liv and Raquel went before Asuka.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Okay.
Don't get me started.
Raw takes the
Austin
New
Theory went before Seth Rollins.
Raw takes the New Day, and then SmackDown keeps the Brawling Brutes. Then we have Matt Riddle versus Jimmy Uso. KO and Sammy got Jay Uso ejected by pulling some Eddie Guerrero shit that happens every week now. it
Every
feels.
week.
Every week.
And the ref thought Jay hit Owens with a chair, but none of them are in the match.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Why is he throwing them out?
Hey, you guys are fucking around.
I'm only gonna throw out you.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Riddle wins with the floating bro. Whatever.
Who cares?
Round 4, we got RVD and Eric Bischoff. And this is the funniest pick. Raw takes Trish Stratus
Right.
It's happening.
for like the one more month she's going to be here.
yeah. So
Right.
put her up there with Gable Steveson
Yeah.
as someone drafted that we'll never see anymore.
Right.
SmackDown takes Karrion Kross.
Keeps.
Keeps Karrion Kross. Now he's feuding with Nakamura, who went to Raw.
Uh-huh.
And they're fighting on SmackDown this week. So it's going to be a one-off.
Yeah.
Because then
So-
after that, it's over.
TikTok, because it's literally up.
TikTok, this feud lasted a day.
Right.
TikTok, I'm about to restart the Job Squad.
Yeah.
Then Raw selects Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, although Eric Bischoff said Shayna Blazer. It reminded me of Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Blazer.
Taser.
Yeah.
It reminded me of the guy who used to do American Gladiators that fucked up Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Jeff Harvey.
Jeff Harvey.
Blazer.
And then SmackDown keeps LA Knight. Then next
Yeah.
up, we have Miz TV with Nakamura. It seems like Nakamura is at least going to be in this tournament.
Right.
Because Miz is like, hey, you have a chance to be in the tournament.
We don't even
and
know
to
how
win."
many guys, right?
No, we don't.
So Shin, Seth, Cody,
And it's not going to be what we wanted.
Lashley.
It's
No,
not going to
'cause
be
He's on the other show.
Drew.
Drew.
It's,
Owen.
it's-
Sammy.
There's no,
No,
way
they
it's all
won't
these
be.
guys. Every round would be an amazing
yeah,
matchup.
no, it's not
Right,
going to be
right,
that.
right.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Bronson Reed
That's
versus Seth.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to be what we were hoping for, like a tournament on the pay-per-view. They said there's going to be a tournament, and then the final will be at Night of Champions.
Oh, that's
God,
fun.
why can't they ever give us what we want? One of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. They've never
Right.
done it.
Or they
Well,
could have done like an
they did it at
elimination
Survivor
chamber
Series
for
that
it.
one year,
Survivor Series, 25 years ago.
which was maybe the best Survivor Series.
It was.
as you had these amazing matchups within this tournament.
Yeah.
and they allowed the titles to change hands. It wasn't like, okay, both titles up for grabs. We're gonna have a tournament. It's like, no. If you had the WCW title and you beat someone, you took his title within the tournament. It was so.
There were
fucking
like
good.
WrestleMania main events in that tournament.
It was so good. And you had one guy beat Stone Cold and The Rock in the same night. It's just great.
Oh, the Jericho thing, yeah.
Yeah, so good.
Miz offers to team up with Nakamura. Nakamura calls Miz something in Japanese.
Oh, yeah, that was a different tournament.
And it was, yeah.
yeah, sorry.
You're thinking of Deadly Game.
But even that was great.
Yeah.
Deadly Games was the Rock one.
Yes.
Yeah. Jericho beating Rocket Austin was
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Where's
yeah.
Armageddon? Yeah.
So again, Nakamura calls Miz something in Japanese. He's like, you are the... And Miz is like, oh, that's great. I'm the... blah,
That
blah,
sounds
blah.
really cool.
That's great. And then Nakamura's like, it means tiny balls. Oh, no.
Swing and a miss.
It's been like 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not that long.
Yeah.
Since the the balls thing?
It feels like
It
2
feels
years.
like fucking forever.
Yeah.
So Miz goes for a punch, but Nakamura ducks and it lays him out with the Kinshasa. Next up, we got Omos versus... Who are you? Omos wins. Next up, we've got an in-ring promo from the Judgment Day. And it turns out Damian Priest is no better at speaking Spanish than English.
That's true.
When he started speaking, really, he was like... Sorry. Just like, yeah, you suck. We get it.
Yep.
Balor and Dominic are terrible. Again, Rhea's the only one of them that has any mic skills.
Why is she still
She's
in this
so
group?
natural on the mic, and then Balor's a dork. Dominic is just shitting his pants, and Priest is just a
Priest
fucking
can't talk.
idiot.
Yeah.
Right. Balor will probably be in that tournament.
Like, Rhea needs to leave these douches and create a female stable of her own
Right.
to protect herself. Like, or how about Rhea kicks out Bailey and take over Damage Control?
Sure.
Because Damage Control has not done shit.
Well-
and she can take over Damage Control, and now the leader of Damage Control is the fucking champion. And then add a fourth member. Anyone.
Yeah. Well, Damage Control's on SmackDown, so.
Yeah, well, you know what, Eric?
Go fuck
that.
yourself.
Who gives a shit? It's a fucking show. I could.
It's Wild Card City.
Yeah. I would come on. If you're planning this out, obviously,
Obviously.
Damage Control stays on Raw.
Right.
Because it seems like Damage Control is breaking up some point soon. That's just
Yeah.
how it feels. Anyways, next up we have Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, and Dominic versus Rey Mysterio, Santos Escobar, and Zelina Vega. Rey went for the 619 on Priest, but Balor got in the way and took the hit for him. And then Priest hit Rey with the South of Heaven for the win. The loser World Order takes another L.
Shocker. Living up to their name.
LWO taking L's.
Yep.
Shock.
Left and right.
Shock. No one.
Next up, Byron Saxton interviews Bianca Belair backstage, but she's interrupted by Damage Control with Bayley talking shit. And then Belair tells Io that Bayley's holding her back. And then Io yells in Japanese, but Bianca says, no need to translate. Io and I get each other.
What?
It's like, yeah, in NXT, Io used to beat you every week.
Right.
Now it's the opposite. Round 5, we've got JBL and Teddy Long.
Again and again and again.
Yeah, who's going to fuck up this time?
Raw keeps Alpha Academy. SmackDown takes Rick Boogs.
Wow.
How many guys have still not been drafted yet?
Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
This is
Jesus, Johnny
Rick
Gargano.
Boogs.
Has there been aftermath on people that weren't drafted?
He
or
got
not free
he
agents?
got drafted to
Oh, he
Raw.
Him and Candace.
On MySpace, I think they did the rest of the draft.
Was Ciampa drafted?
No.
No.
Ciampa.
Who?
Where the fuck have you been?
Yeah.
Raw takes Katana Chance and Kaden Carter from NXT. Katana Chance, formerly known as Casey Catanzaro by her real name, and then Vince was like, real names? Fuck you! I own you! Wait, real names?
Yeah.
Right.
You're fired, real names!
So why don't you come up with a name that makes sense?
Katana Chance. These girls love to party.
That's their gimmick. They're
SmackDown-
party girls.
SmackDown did draft Cameron Grimes from NXT, the one NXT pick I liked.
Has he even ever been to NXT lately?
He hasn't
I
been
don't
there
know,
in
I
a long
haven't
time.
watched.
Long time.
Yeah. To the moon.
I do like Cameron Grimes. So
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll do him right, but probably not.
No, he's an NXT guy.
No, come on.
And once again, all these people drafted before Dolph Ziggler. All right, next up we've got Solo Sikoa versus Seth freaking Rollins. Seth kicked out of the spinning solo, and just like every Bloodline match, especially with Solo, it ends in a DQ.
Yep.
The Usos run out, and Seth isn't even setting up for a curb stomp or anything.
Right.
No.
He's just like kind of winning for the last 5 seconds.
And they'll
Usos
keep
are like,
saying-
fuck this.
Solo's still undefeated. He's undefeated. No, he hasn't been pinned in a singles
Yeah.
match, maybe.
Right.
Not even sure if
Well,
that's
no,
true.
Cody finally pinned him.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
That was the first one. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's lost by DQ so many times.
Yep.
And then KO, Sammy, and Riddle run out and attack the Bloodline. And I guess they were over on time because the show just ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like they used to do, where it's like, oh my God, here they come. Oh, thank you for watching. Now, Chrisley knows dicks.
Prison edition.
Yum.
No shock here. He sucks the dicks.
Yes. So that is all for the WWE Draft of 2023. I like our drafts better.
Yeah.
I think we do
Yeah.
a much better job.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Go check out those drafts on Patreon. We even do some fan fiction and write our own pay-per-views and everything. It's great.
Right.
On to awards.
Yeah.
Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Teddy Long, especially he just looks so old. And then
He looked
even
homeless.
and then I think it was Corey was like, man, he hasn't aged a day. I was like,
He's age 300.
he looks horrible, the poor
He
guy.
looks like Yoda.
yeah.
Right. I had Michael Hayes.
Let's go Michael Hayes. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's terrible. Best dressed?
Maxine and Green.
Fuck.
I had Maxine. It was yellow.
Yellow, yeah.
Green, yellow,
Are you colorblind?
I'm
or?
blind.
kiss a fellow. I don't know. It was
I
like
had-
it was like tennis ball yellow.
That's green.
Green,
It's
yellow,
still yellow.
green, yellow, green.
I had Scarlet until I saw Maxine. Then yeah, it was Maxine.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Worst acting?
I had RVD.
I had Michael Cole.
I'll go Teddy Long. Yeah.
Okay.
Best acting?
Paul
Paul
Heyman.
Heyman.
Sweep it. Worst comment?
The game of games.
Yes.
Michael Cole.
Sweep it. 100%.
Now that I know that, it's
Yeah.
gotta be that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
The
good.
game of games.
Yeah.
He's a 25-year vet.
How do you fuck that up?
I am the game of games.
And then the king, Triple H.
Yeah.
It's triple the King H.
Fuck.
Hunter King Helmsley. Where the fuck are we? Best comment.
Bottom right. Was there any, there wasn't much good.
I just had Road Dogg saying, Sean, I don't want you to lose your smile twice. When he drafted another NXT guy. I just picked something. These are awards. We're supposed to pick something.
Yeah, whatever. Sure. Worst match?
I had Seth and Solo. It was the same thing over and over again. Clusterfuck at the end, you know.
I had Omos. I hate squash matches. You have too many people on the roster to keep doing this shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
Omos, fuck him. Super slow-mo.
The tag team triple threat in SmackDown.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, sweep it.
Yeah.
Was there a best match?
Tag title match?
Yeah, I mean, it was
All right.
it was good.
Yeah.
Good
Sure.
enough to say best match.
Right.
Sure. Worst move?
So when Omos fucked the jobber,
Yeah.
the jobber punches him in the face. He's like, "How did that taste?" Omos licks his fucking hand
Oh, no.
and tastes it. Worst move.
I had Vega roll
He's
up.
like,
that's really gonna push her to this title match.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah. God, Omos did that, really? Okay, Omos. Best
Yeah.
move?
I had Zelina's DDT counter of the Riptide.
Sure.
I thought that was cool.
I just had Ricochet. When he did his like flip over the ropes out of the ring, like he landed perfectly on Dawkins' shoulders.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's pretty fucking good.
Right. No, he's really good at that.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I'll go Vega's DDT counter
Right.
was good. Worst moment or segment?
So my best and worst go hand in hand. My best moment was the return of Styles. The worst moment was them completely fucking downplaying it.
Yeah. Right. Like almost like they come back as
AJ
heels.
Styles is back. Who's he gonna feud with? The Viking Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a bad worst moment because I was just gonna say
The draft.
the draft.
The draft, yeah.
Just the draft.
The draft. The entire draft is my worst moment, worst
Yeah.
segment, worst everything.
Okay.
Right.
Fair
And
enough.
then best moment.
No.
I mean, you got mine.
Right. AJ
Styles.
Styles returning, but like you said, they acted like it was nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, look, it's AJ Styles.
I mean, other than
He's-
that, there was no shakeups in the draft. There was
There's
nothing.
nothing good.
Yeah.
It
And
will
it's-
shake the foundation.
They shook the foundation. Past tense.
Right.
We shook it.
Yeah.
I'll just say Shawn
They
Michaels.
used that machine like in Ocean's 13.
I'm gonna say us making fun of the draft.
Okay.
Best
Good.
moment.
Fair enough.
Best
Fair
moment.
enough.
I'll take it.
That's all for awards. Now let's get to some breaking news.
I'm going to remind you about the lawsuit first because I want to hear about this. I did not hear about this.
Yeah, so God, I wish I have it pulled up, but like, so there's a lawsuit. I think a former writer. Yeah, okay. WWE sued by former writer for alleged racial discrimination. So remember, I know one of the things was, you know how Apollo Crews a couple years ago,
Yes, I remember that.
like started doing the Nigerian accent, then Commander Aziz.
Yeah.
Apparently, like that was a big thing where they were like Apollo Crews didn't want to do it. He felt like it was, like it was stupid and
Yeah.
and a little insensitive. There was also gonna be a plot point about. Okay, so Brittany Abrams, a black woman, said she was fired by WWE last year in retaliation for pushing back against racism as well as racist and stereotypical pitches in the writers' room. One of the writers pitched something that was like, hold on, I want to find the exact thing. Hold on. I don't see it here. Anyways, but it was like Mansoor was going to be trying to date one of the women.
Yeah.
And then like she was going to like be into him. And then she was going to find out that he was behind 9/11. That's
What? How do you?
Now here's what I think happened.
Wait, who?
I think because this wasn't
How did
Vince.
they talk Vince out of this?
That's what I want to
That's brilliant. How did I not think of that? You can't
Here's-
get better heat than
Here's-
9/11.
Here's what I think happened. I think one of the writers said it as a joke, and this woman probably took it seriously.
Oh my God.
What if we just have Mansoor do 9/11?
Yeah.
Like,
Osama
But if
bin
this
Laden
guy's-
worked for him.
if this guy's serious, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
But I just, yeah. Oh God, it's so. But there's other stuff like that where it's like, yeah, just weird fucking shit.
Yeah.
And she's saying she got fired because she was like standing up for like this fucking craziness. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yep.
Also on his "Oh You Didn't Know" podcast, Road Dogg said WWE has brought in a new writer for Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I heard this.
What?
That's Road Dogg said it, and he's a part of the.
He said it
he's
on what?
employed on his podcast.
What do you mean they brought in? So he's not gone? He's not dead?
Well, we haven't heard. They haven't announced he's fired or anything, or he's future endeavored.
Does that mean that he was mad at what was going on that he left?
There was rumors that he also wasn't in shape, and that's why he couldn't. They didn't let him wrestle.
You sure he didn't play a podcast from like 2 years ago?
This is new, no. Fightful's also saying that like Bray Wyatt was telling people that he's coming back soon, so we'll see. Also, NBC's Orlando affiliate WESH reports that Orlando will make a bid to host next year's Royal Rumble. Ooh, so cool. That could be something we could skip. Then, well, I know because after WrestleMania, I know Joe was like, "I'm done."
I know, but
I feel like that way.
remember
too.
when we were going to go to Orlando
Yeah.
and we're like, yeah, we could go to Universal. And
I know.
I know.
I mean, that would be the only
That was
selling
going to be
point.
the ultimate trip. There's so many great things.
But like,
happening.
Right.
if you want me to go to the Rumble in Orlando, Eric, we better do that because that'll be the only selling point.
that's
I
true.
might not even go to the Rumble. I'll be like, look, you guys enjoy yourselves.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Universal.
2 nights in a row? Yeah, that's a better choice. You're right.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that. Yeah. Also, Vice TV, home of Dark Side of the Ring, is preparing to file for bankruptcy. They've cut a lot of their staff. They're looking to sell ASAP. The report says in 2017 they were valued at $5 billion.
Vice?
Wow.
Said that? Wow.
That's what these reports are saying. And now they're about to file for bankruptcy. They're trying to sell before that happens.
That can't be right.
Seems crazy.
5 million. It was a typo.
Yeah. And then Carmella made an appearance on Good Morning America on Monday and announced that she is once again pregnant. She says she's cautiously optimistic because she's had 2 miscarriages
Yeah.
in the last year.
But
So
it
there you
must be into the second trimester if she's announcing it. I'm guessing like month 4 maybe.
Maybe, but she's announced the other ones before.
Yeah.
You got anything, Eric?
Yeah, I have a few things. So some of the other draft, off-air drafts. So Pretty Deadly from NXT is going to SmackDown.
Okay.
I know they were your absolute favorites.
Oh, yeah, you know it, man.
Let me
Hey,
see.
what if we had 2 Tyler Breezes?
Right.
Right. Indoshire is going to Raw, so Veer Mahan
Beer is coming!
is once again coming.
What?
Oh, my God.
for God's sakes, I came!
In
Wait.
7 months.
Wait, is what's his face the manager?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mahal.
Jinder Mahal is.
Oh wow.
So obviously he's going to be in the tournament.
Yeah. You're
I
right.
love Carnage.
Carnage. Also,
He might win the tournament.
He might win it.
Odyssey Jones
Yeah.
drafted to Raw.
What? Is he ready?
No.
None of these
He's the
people.
new Gold Dust, right? Or the
No. That's someone else.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that was some of the. I saw something where it said Sean had like negotiated to get Aaliyah and Mustafa Ali on NXT, but like I can't find it anywhere.
job,
I don't know
Sean.
if maybe someone like made that up.
God,
If I
I hope so.
negotiated, I just mean I asked nicely.
Yeah.
I said, hey, do you want to be on TV? And they said, please.
Yeah. Also, tonight on NXT, Indy Hartwell did relinquish the NXT Women's title because she is injured.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're gonna do like a tournament.
tournament.
Was that tonight where she
No.
was jumping in Dexter's arms? too?
Yes, correct.
So that's
correct.
still a thing too.
Yeah.
That's the only show Dexter's on now.
I did.
Yeah. Also, superstar Billy Graham is back in the hospital. He's suffering from renal failure and kidney failure. And they say he's lost like 80 pounds.
Well, that's what happens when you're in the hospital for a long time.
Yeah.
Old, yeah.
And he's currently deaf because of the infection that he has.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also, Alicia Fox announced on her Instagram that she is finally no longer under contract from WWE.
She had a Legends deal.
Oh.
That's why. Remember like a year or two ago, they were like they had a Legends night on Raw.
That's right.
And Alicia
she was
Fox
there.
was one of the legends.
You're like, legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
I guess
Legend.
anyone's a legend.
Yes.
Anyone that was ever on the show is a legend.
But
Yes.
she won the title.
Hey,
Didn't she,
I've been on
Divas
the
title?
show. I've been
Everyone.
on TV.
Yeah.
We've
that's
been
right.
on TV.
Yeah.
I think
Hey,
Alicia Fox
legends.
won the Divas title.
Was she the Divas champion ever?
She was, I think,
boy.
once.
I wasn't watching then. Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
Rumor time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do I have one more? Oh, shit. Gunther got married. Gunther. Yes, he got married to former NXT UK star Ginny.
Yeah.
They've been dating for a long time.
Right.
So yeah, they tied the knot
Cool.
the other day.
And there's a Pokemon that you caught.
There's a Pokemon I caught. Yes.
Breaking news.
Breaking
All right.
news.
On to rumors then.
Yes.
Rumors!
Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe!
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet!
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance!
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed!
So Fightful says WWE has been in a hiring freeze since the start of the year, which makes sense because of the sell and everything.
Right.
They say
Did you
WWE
say a firing freeze?
hiring
Hiring
freeze.
freeze.
Imagine, like, okay, the freeze is over. Here they come.
Right.
Did I say firing freeze?
No, I was
Oh,
just
okay.
joking.
They say WWE wanted Mickey James' husband Nick Aldis, but he ended up signing a short deal with Impact since they are currently in a freeze.
Yeah.
Isn't he old though?
He kind of is.
Wouldn't you
he's
rather just
younger.
wait?
He's younger than her,
Short
but
deal, yeah.
I don't know if he's still a spring chicken.
And then Dave Meltzer says there's a lot of chaos within WWE right now, as you could imagine.
You don't fucking. I think that's like saying in other news, water is wet.
Yeah, there's
you
not
know.
a lot
I
of
imagine
rumors.
there's always chaos there.
Wrestlers are being told different things by multiple people. Triple H is like, yeah, you're going to wrestle tonight. And Vince is like,
What? No! You're fired!
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of this is draft related. It also seems like Triple H is trying to lock in SummerSlam plans, like get ahead of it. And Vince is like,
Nope! We're not ready yet!
Yeah.
you know, like so.
We don't know what we're doing, and I like it.
Right.
We'll announce the SummerSlam matches at SummerSlam,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and people will go anyway. And it's
That
like,
morning.
Yeah, they probably will.
Cody, I've got 2 words for you. Hear me out, Cody. I've got 2 words. Just let them settle. And don't
yeah.
talk for 30 seconds.
Okay, all right.
Stardust.
I quit! Star, I quit. Damn it!
I was going to say star of the show. You were? No. Stardust.
That reminds me when we heard that Cody was coming back, and there was that TikTok where it was Cody and Vince. It was, "Am I original?" And Vince is like, "Yeah." It's like, "Am I coming back?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be a big star." Yeah, and it's like, "And I'm gonna main event WrestleMania, right?" And then it's like, "Am I sexual?" And then Vince doesn't move, and he's like, "Am I sexual?" And then everybody, and it's a Stardust.
We're going to see it. You know,
Yeah.
we're going to see it.
Probably. All right, is that it for rumors? Do you have any rumors?
No, that's it.
Trivia time.
So work together or go against?
Doesn't
Work
matter.
together.
Also, Grayson Waller get drafted to SmackDown.
Whatever.
Oh,
Whatever,
we
who
did?
cares?
Like after hours?
Yeah.
I hate
Grayson Waller?
Yeah.
But isn't he like kind of their biggest heel right now?
Kind
But
of.
how are we going to tell the difference between Austin Theory and Grayson Waller?
Oh shit!
I have no idea.
That's why he was drafted to SmackDown. Stunt double.
Let's see what you guys remember about
Stunt cock.
last year's Backlash, okay? Working together. Who was on the cover of the poster?
Roman Reigns.
No.
Cody.
No.
Brock.
It was one of the feuds from WrestleMania that they redid.
Yeah.
It was an evil Edge. Wow. How many rematches were on Backlash? WrestleMania Backlash.
5.
There's only 6 matches.
5.
4.
No, it's 3.
Oh, okay.
There were just 3. Because they had other but like tag teams that like were similar.
Right.
Who did the Bloodline beat in the main event?
The blood.
This would be hard. I looked it up. I was like, huh? The Bloodline, Roman and the Usos.
Yeah.
Who did they beat?
Roman and the Usos.
Roman and the Usos beat these 3 individuals. Big names. I mean,
Kevin Owens.
no.
No. Drew?
Yes.
Oh.
Sheamus?
No. Come on, they weren't pals yet.
Okay.
Fuck.
Who are the Usos?
Seth?
Oh, Drew, Orton, and Riddle.
That's correct. That's correct. And this might be trivia. I don't think you're gonna get it. I didn't know how to really ask it for the last one, but it was the first time that a main title was not defended since when? Like how long? So that was what are we saying? May of 22, right? So how long had it been since a main title hadn't been defended?
At Backlash?
No, just in general. Because when you have 2 champions, you can always have someone defending it at a pay-per-view. But it was the last time that at a pay-per-view since you either name the pay-per-view or the
Is it a
month,
long
the year.
time?
Long time. I'll give you a hint. It was in 2020. Can you remember the last time? This is the first pay-per-view to not feature a WWE Championship or Universal Championship match on the card since, I'll just tell you because it's hard to get.
Money in the Bank.
Elimination Chamber in March of 2020.
The main event was the Women's Chamber, right? When Shayna beat everyone.
That's right. That is that one. Yeah.
Okay.
That is correct.
Okay.
So crazy. Crazy.
All
Very
right. Well,
crazy.
I won.
You wanted to work together, bitch. All right, fan questions. Hulk Hogan's brother. Over under 2 months for this whole roster thing to not even matter anymore.
You spelled weeks wrong.
Days. Kimbo, I saw a San Juan street fight back in October. Based on my experience, who do you think will end up getting stabbed first, Bad Bunny or Priest?
Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
He's the
for
good
sure.
guy.
Yeah.
Tim, so is Joe a free agent on all shows? Because I was really surprised to see Joe on the Hogwash Patreon episode.
Guess who's back? Back again. Yeah, I'm a free agent.
Free agents don't get paid, unfortunately.
I'm not a free agent.
That was the whole joke about John Cena and Brock Lesnar. Like, they're free agents?
Right.
Yeah.
So they're not getting paid?
Yeah. Oh, maybe we get bum-ass Corbin again then.
Yeah. I need a dick in me.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I need a dick in me.
Okay, well.
Oh, please. Hey, guys.
That's your problem.
Guess who's back?
Hey, guys. So what was that? Was that the shittiest draft of all time? Because it's up there. It sure is. Sure is up there.
The shittiest of all time. You're setting a high bar there, but yes.
Yes. S. Thorne, WWE can still surprise us. The streak is broken. Who saw The Miz staying on Raw? That's true. He usually changes
Flip-flops.
brands.
Yeah.
This is the
Every
first year
year.
it didn't change. Wow.
They would always trade Kevin Owens and Miz because they were the 2 good heels in the mic.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
well, we need one for each show.
Yeah.
Chief Nakahomer, hey, I want to ask a football question too. Thoughts on CJ Stroud coming to Houston?
See, this is what you fucking started.
It's our fans, Eric. I guess if you don't like them, you shouldn't be here. I just think that I don't know. He's got a high ceiling, but a very low floor. And on the Texans, I can't imagine he's going to do anything this first year.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't really like any of the quarterbacks really coming out. The best one is Afraid of Milk, so that's concerning.
I don't understand.
Definitely Afraid of Milk. Aaron Rodgers is not garbage. Non-wrestling question that might or might not piss off Eric. No, you're gonna like it. No, you're gonna like this one.
Go ahead.
All right. Push Fireberry, Marvel, Star Wars, DC.
Oh,
Fire DC. Barry Star Wars, push Marvel.
the only
But
answer.
Marvel sucks now.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Not really.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
Guardians will probably be good.
Ask that again after Flash.
It's true. But seriously, Guardians might be good. It looks like it's going to be really good.
That's the main people
But,
back,
like-
kind of, you know, like one of their best.
Yeah, but the last few Marvel movies have been, I mean, Ant-Man. Fuck.
Yeah, but we got Guardians 3 coming out.
Well, I thought I just said that. Maybe it'll save it.
Yeah.
Chris Dibburn, per Mayor Turner, congratulations, Houston, on having a weekend with 0 homicides. Pushfire Barry, related wrestlers, homicide, suicide, Sabu. God.
Push Sabu.
Yeah, all right.
Wow.
Jack Fosberry, I know it's the wrong pod, but interested for Eric's opinion too. This morning's pre-sale for All In at Wembley had a massive demand. Do you believe AEW could sell out a 90,000 capacity arena?
The only reason I think they sometimes can is because they never go over there. When
Right.
WWE goes over there, they sell out.
Apparently, they pre-sold like 35,000 tickets. So
Yeah, they did.
Tony Khan definitely maxed out his credit cards.
I'm gonna say 60,000. That's still a great number.
Yeah.
That's a huge number.
Dashing Dan, Pushfire Barry, Kindergarten Cop, Twins, and Junior.
Ooh. It's my baby.
I love twins.
I want my baby.
I love
Junior,
Kindergarten
I'm
Cop.
firing Junior.
No.
Yeah, I'm firing Junior.
I want my Larry.
So stupid.
Where's Larry? He's my baby.
Push Kindergarten Cop.
I would push
Barry,
Barry,
Twins.
Kindergarten Cop. So me and Eric are flipped. Andrew, break the
I'm
tie?
with Eric.
All right.
All right.
The old Kanye. I mean, none of these are my favorite Arnold movies.
No, weird ones. Weird
The
ones.
old Kanye. Is it me or was Kevin Patrick exceptionally awful last night? I mean, he's really bad in general, but he might just be the worst commentator in wrestling right now. Maybe next to Shivani. WWE has come to terms with the release of Kevin Patrick. We don't give a fuck about his future endeavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The geriatric jackhammer. What has been the loudest pop of 2023 so far? Kevin hugging Sammy, Ray punching Dom, or Shane McMahon's knees? Jesus.
The hardest pop. Oh my God, that's great.
Thanks for the show, guys. Makes Wednesdays better. Hashtag push Eric. Haven't
you.
seen that in a while.
Yeah.
Wow, haven't
So
sold that
that
shirt
shirt-
either in a long time.
We fuck you.
What?
Tell us
No,
about
we have.
your.
That's why it was a joke.
Tell us about your shirt, Joe.
Yeah. It's
Philip,
all of them. Not really.
Philip Oliver Holes.
Yes, you will.
Is it hard for anyone else to get behind Seth Rollins 100% while he dresses like a burlesque Willy Wonka?
No, Becky Lynch does it quite
Once
easily.
it was pointed out to me, I can't unsee it. That's not bad. What?
What?
No, I said no. Becky Lynch does it quite easily.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear that.
Dresses like a burlesque Willy Wonka?
No, gets behind him.
Okay.
Behind.
You know, Philip Oliver.
That's what she said. Jack it off.
Jack it off.
Donald
All right, that's all for fan questions. We're done.
It's over. It's over.
Donald Alexander, would y'all like to see the general manager role come back? If so, who would y'all like to be the GMs of each show?
Shawn Michaels and Triple H. Fuck off if you pick anyone else.
William Regal's there. Do something with him.
Yeah, fuck.
Come on,
Great.
bring back the Willie.
At least he'll come out for War Games if
Yeah.
Vince will fucking fire him a week before.
Yes. 100%.
Drove Doshi might be an unpopular request, but can you start vetting the fan questions? It's getting a little long and repetitive. By the way, Pushfire Barry, Stone Cold The Rock, and HBK.
This son of a bitch.
That's funny. Uncle Saudi, who would you consider the biggest
You fucking mark.
out of the three of you?
Come on.
Even Eric knows.
Who do we still make fun of spending $100 in every arena he's ever been in?
I love how you. That was so
$100.
I wish it was that low.
Shit.
For some of us, when we go to Raw, it's free.
Hey, Joe.
Joe and Andrew.
Joe, remember when we went to Zack Ryder's podcast show? Oh, no, I don't remember that either. No.
You could go to that?
Now they've started adding a superstore for all the big pay-per-views.
Oh, boy.
Fuck.
I guess I'm going to Saudi.
Oh no.
If Eric could go to Saudi, he would. Oscar
I
Navarro.
would go for the experience. I bet it's hot as shit.
Yes, the murder
like Houston.
experience.
Yeah, the murder.
Oscar Navarro bought ringside tickets for both SmackDown and Backlash, and it turns out to be the most filler episode in SmackDown history. Is it sad that I'm more excited about the possible dark matches than the actual product? Really hoping Io versus Bianca and Brock versus Cody and Bunny versus Breeze make it worth the spend.
So the boat SmackDown's in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, because it's the day before.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. McMahon Helmsley regime. I hate the draft. That is all. All right.
Okay.
Joseph Reiling. That was such a good draft. Right. So damn stupid. Frank Dingaling. Who you got winning the new title? I'm thinking Gunther, Rollins, or Theory. I still got Rollins.
Rollins, I think.
Gunther's not bad.
Yeah, but he's
Gunther's
still got the
keeping
IC
that
title.
IC title longer than Roman.
Yeah, but they've had icy guys jump in tournaments too. Theory. Fuck. Yeah.
Todd Fricker, Pushfire Barry, tag team names for Braun Strowman and Ricochet. Rico Man.
No.
Braun O'Shea.
Nope.
Yes.
Pew, 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 and roar.
Yeah.
Roar.
Pew, pew, chew, chew.
Black Villain J, why in the fuck do we have a draft if stars could just be free agents? I'm so done watching WWE. I will just listen to you dickheads going forward.
Thanks, I think.
Thank you.
Well, we are.
Penis cranium.
Omar, not a single fucking team was split up. What kind of idiot shit is that?
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Not
I
even
mean,
one.
Why take one guy when you can get two?
Peter Goik, was there a secret draft? Because I think Triple H said these rosters go into effect on May 8th.
Yes.
Or my ears deceiving me. Can't wait to watch the bracket. Thanks, guys.
No, after Backlash, they take effect.
Yeah. PCJ, over under how many title changes before next year's WrestleMania will we see the World Heavyweight belt have? Also, over under how many of these title changes will end via roll up?
Right. So 27 at least.
No, I think at least 2 or 3 this year for sure.
They've got to make up for lost time.
Right.
Maybe.
No roll-ups.
Then, now, future endeavor, forever. I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt and wait a few weeks after not putting the title on Cody, but how long before Roman Reigns just hold every title and Brock gets the 24/7 title for being there 3 shows a year? You know what? He should get the 24/7 title.
You should.
He really should.
Go find that trash can.
That'd be funny.
Boner, what are the odds that Mansoor is in the finals of the world title match at Saudi Mania? Mansoor versus Seth is my prediction. That's hilarious. But no, he's busy planning the next 9/11. Muscles Marinara. Muscles Marinara.
He's not even the guy. Who's the guy that always goes to Saudi once a
No,
year?
it's Mansoor.
Yeah.
Oh, Mansoor.
But now now he's
Mansoor.
Yeah, but now he's
Mansoor.
Mansoor. So
Right.
gimmick change.
Yeah. Well, you better, motherfucker.
Right. Like I imagine it's like don't
Dude, like
touch
next
the
week.
Zohan.
I'm sorry. What is this new gimmick we haven't been watching? That is illegal here.
Yeah.
Better change it before he shows up. What are you going to say next week?
Saying like, yeah, pretty sure we're going to be talking like this a lot for the next month.
Yes, and yes.
It's going to be great.
Yes.
I love it. This is how they talk down there.
Mexican Saudi Arabians.
Triumph the insult comic dog.
Triumph the insult Saudi Arabian.
Muscles Marinara, not a question, but free agents are stupid. Wrestling's stupid. None of this shit makes any sense, and the draft was pathetic. Brother. Muscles Marinara.
Yeah.
Ryberg, go back. Push, bury, kill. Hall of
Push,
Fame.
bury, kill.
Hall of Fame, the draft, the new World Heavyweight Championship.
I mean,
Draft. You have to kill the draft.
kill the draft
Bury Hall of Fame.
and then push the new title.
Sure. Yeah. Dr. Coctopus.
Nice. I don't know why.
Pushfire Barry. A strong IC title and US title scene.
Just imagine octopus instead of tentacles. There's dicks at the end.
Octopus.
One of my friends drew that once.
Coctopus?
Coctopus.
Yes, a
Are
coctopus.
you sure you aren't thinking of Superbad?
No.
Lunchbox full
That's
of dick drawings?
Yeah. Okay, a strong IC title and US title scene, a strong tag team scene, fire 3 wrestlers of your choice. I think it's that order. Like push
Yeah.
push the IC and US titles,
Bury
bury
tag.
the tag team, firing 3 wrestlers, who cares? Joe Guerrero.
They'll do that for us.
Oh, sorry, that was Joe Guerrero's trivia. Dan Hankinson, the 3 of you wake up on an island. Who builds the shelter? Who hunts for food? And who explores?
I don't know. What the fuck kind of question is this?
Well, Eric's gonna get the food, right? You're the best.
I'll do the food.
You got to do the food.
So one of us has to build and explore?
Yeah.
You're the oldest. You could probably build.
All right, I'll explore.
All right.
I'll go look around. I'll get
There you
bored.
go to that
Explore
question.
the space.
The fuck?
Step Brothers of Destruction.
Nice.
Veer Mahan drafted to Raw.
Where the hell have you been?
Right. What are you doing, stepbrother destruction?
Ryan, how bad were the planted fans at the NFL draft cheering every pick, even though they had no clue who their team drafted?
Yeah.
I miss the days when Jet fans would boo picks.
Right.
That's true. They're not gonna. They got Thunderdome in that NFL draft.
Yeah.
This question is from
Who are you?
Oh.
the draft. Somehow finds a way to get worse every year. 70% of the wrestlers stayed on their brand. Wrestlers who neither brand bother to draft having the same free agent status as Brock makes no fucking sense. Bring back GMs. Sure.
Yeah.
Alexis, no question, but I just wanted to say Corey Graves needs to stop using the term rotting carcass
Wow.
and Richter scale every time a wrestler is destroyed or Brock does a suplex.
Indeed.
Oh.
Shanky!
What the fuck is Shanky?
Is he still?
Who fucking cares?
Wait, is he on
But
the
I like
roster?
saying Shanky. I don't know.
Shanky!
Best comment, Kevin Patrick in the main event. Is there anybody in the WWE quite like Rollins when it comes to eating out? Pause. And inside their minds.
Wow.
Corey Graves, it's a family show. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
see. I tune them out as much as I can.
Yeah.
Mitchell, is this year's Backlash the worst pay-per-view card / build in the last 30 years? If not, which one is worse? I mean, it's one of the. There's not many, Matt. I think there's only one match.
All like easy.
I only want to
predictions.
see Cody and Brock.
Right.
Minnesota Nice. So did WWE give away the results of Bianca and Io since Io is now on Raw? Yeah, I mean, we talked about that earlier. It's not good.
Nope.
It's not good.
So apparently his last match was April 30th, 2022. He lost to Ricochet for the IC title.
Literally a year ago,
Yeah,
he fought Ricochet for the title.
I think so.
Wow.
Because I think Mahal was feuding.
Oh, maybe.
Interesting.
All right. What else we got? Any more questions?
No.
Ooh, it's time for some predictions.
Oh boy. All
I
right.
mean, it doesn't really matter because we all have our own pay-per-view prediction titles.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh yeah, that's right. Why did I fill one out? I said I wasn't defending my title.
Oh,
Never mind.
No.
Go ahead,
Well,
guys.
I already have a title, so.
All right, I won't be a bitch like Roman Reigns.
I picked
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, right.
All right, we got KO, Sammy, and Riddle versus Solo Sikoa and the Usos.
I got Kevin Owens, Sammy, and Matt Riddle.
I've got the bloodline.
I can see that.
I've got KO, Sammy, and
This
Riddle.
is the only match I didn't really know who to pick.
Right.
I think the good guys are going to win because they keep hinting at Roman is mad at the Usos.
Right,
and they're
right.
going to lose again. He's going to yell at them, but nothing's really going to happen.
Okay.
But I got Sammy pinning Jimmy.
I have KO pinning Jimmy.
I've got Solo pinning Riddle.
All right. Any interference?
No.
No.
No, there's already everyone there.
Yeah.
And we know Roman's not showing up.
Right.
Then we got Seth Rollins versus Omos. Again, one guy did not get drafted.
Yeah.
Not get drafted.
Uh-huh.
So who you got?
Omos.
Yeah, sure.
I got Seth with a pin.
Seth with a pin. Yep.
Seth with a pin.
How many people interfere?
1.
0.
I put 0.
He hasn't been interfering.
No, he hasn't.
MVP.
Yeah. Well.
He hasn't really been coming to the ring.
And then over under 7 minutes. I gave it a little more because of Seth.
Right. I think it's gonna go over.
Yeah, Seth's gonna make it a decent match because
Right.
he's fucking Seth.
Seth's gonna get tossed
he will-
around for a while.
He will do it.
Yeah, probably. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar.
I got Cody with a pin.
I have Cody with a pin.
I also have Cody with a pin, but I could see this going either way.
Yes.
I think Cody, this is going to sound lame. I think Cody's going to win with a roll up,
Yeah.
and then Brock's going to murder him after so that they have another match.
Right. Keeps him off TV for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, Crossroads is not let's be honest. Crossroads is not a great finisher.
No,
Right.
to beat a monster
To
with.
beat Brock,
Right.
Yeah.
you have to do like 10 of those, right?
Yeah.
Should
100.
have said how many Crossroads.
Right.
Anyways, you got any interference?
No.
No.
No, none. How many German suplexes?
I put 5.
I put 8 because usually the guys that can wrestle take a fuck ton of them.
Yeah, I did 7.
Okay.
And then how many F5s does Cody kick out of?
I put 1.
1.
I put 2.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Then we got the San Juan street fight. Damian Priest versus Bad Bunny.
I got Bad Bunny with a pin.
If you pick Priest, you get 50 points if you win.
Bad Bunny pin.
Bad Bunny pin. How many people interfere?
I put 1.
1?
1.
Yeah.
Are you fucking
Are
high?
you out of your Vulcan mind?
I don't think they're all going to come out for Damian Priest.
Okay, yeah, sure. I have
They're all-
6.
Okay, I have 4.
What?
It's all 6 of them. You have LWO 4. You've got Dominic and Priest. Or I mean Dominic and Finn.
I got Dominic and Balor, and I got Ray and Santos. I don't think the other 2 idiots will come because that'll be the faces have more guys.
I
feel
didn't
like
even
it'll be
think
2 and
of
2.
fucking LWO. God damn it.
Yeah, Ray's gonna be there.
Yeah.
He's got to do something.
Fuck. I would have put
First
3.
weapon used.
Kendo stick.
Yeah, we always put kendo stick or chair. Would you put?
But that's what he used.
Yeah,
Kendo
Andrew?
stick. Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
How many Canadian destroyers? That's Bad Bunny's thing.
I think just 1.
Yeah,
I don't think-
no.
it's hard to ask him to do 2.
I put 1.
Okay.
It's not though. It's
I know.
Yeah.
he could do it forever.
Right.
Probably not to Priest. He'll probably do it to Balor and then Dom. But I still put 1. Then we got Austin Theory versus Bobby Lash, Uncle Bobby
Uncle Bobby.
versus Bronson Reed, United States Championship.
Yeah, I got Theory with a pin.
Yeah, I saw an early report that had Lashley taking the title here, but once you kind of see, I don't see it now. So Theory with a pin.
I got Theory with a pin. How many people interfere?
0.
Negative.
Seto. And who takes the fall?
Reed.
Cross it out.
Cross it out.
Then we got Bianca
for Andrew.
Belair versus Io Sky for the Raw Women's Championship.
I got Bianca with a pin.
I have Bianca with a
Belair
pin.
with a pin. How many people interfere?
2.
2.
Dos. And does Bianca hair whip Io?
No.
No.
Cross it out.
Fuck, Andrew's going to take this title just because, like, and they're all the same.
Pay-per-view sucks.
We don't have to even do this
This
during the
pay-per-view sucks. Like, Eric, you picked the best pay-per-view to get drunk on.
Yeah.
Seriously.
We
We
need-
have to
yeah.
be drunk.
That's good. It's good.
And then we got the SmackDown Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Zelina Vega.
Rhea is a minus 10,000 favorite.
Which
Wow.
means
Yeah.
that you have to bet $10,000 to win $100.
$100.
Yeah.
And I'm going to because it's the easiest 100 I've ever made.
Plus, there's a $50 transaction fee.
That's fine.
Fuck. Ripley with a pin. Everyone's got, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you put Ripley with a Rhea?
I did. Rhea
Rhea
with
with
a
a Rhea? Okay, that's minus
You don't
2
get my
for-
fucking pen. That's
Give
2
me
points.
a fucking pen.
Oh, because you just
Shut your fucking
Eric
face.
gets a 2 points handicap for being stupid.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
How many people interfere?
0.
0.
I have 0.
Oh God, here we go.
Does Rhea fuck pin Vega?
Of
Yes.
course,
Yes.
Andrew. Yes.
Yes, of course. Over under 10 minutes.
Yes.
Over.
What?
Over.
It's over under. You guys got, got under.
You have the under.
I got under.
I'm about to cross it off.
Oh, man.
That's the 2 points we'll need to beat him.
That's
Yeah.
together.
Surprise appearance.
Yes.
I have a good one.
I have a good one.
Go
I
ahead.
have a great one.
Go ahead.
What?
Who goes first?
Go ahead.
I put Carlito.
I put Carlito. He's from Puerto Rico, and they've been hinting.
He lives there.
And they've been hinting him coming back for so long. Like they've
Right.
got to
He
make
came
it
back
a
at
pin.
one of the Rumbles,
Yeah,
remember?
yeah.
But he lives there.
I put
He will knock the fuck out of Damian Priest.
yeah.
I
this
put
match.
his dad, Carlos Colon. He's in the WWE Hall of Fame. He's like a living legend.
When
there.
I saw
And what
this,
is he
I thought
gonna
you
do?
put one of the beaches guys.
What is he going to do? Die? Now we're bringing out Carlos Colon to die.
Yeah.
He can come and fucking wave.
Who's the wrestler that got murdered in Puerto Rico? The Dark Side of the Ring episode?
Bruiser Brody.
Bruiser Brody. Okay. Carlos Colon was in charge of that show. He's
Yes.
the one that lied to the cops and said, no, it was a fan.
Yeah.
So fuck that guy.
Look, I'm not saying I'm gonna be psyched to see him.
Hey, Carlito, fuck your dad.
Ooh,
Andrew's gonna fuck Carlito's dad.
yeah. I was thinking about putting.
Hilarious. I thought I was going to be so smart.
I was thinking about putting
Carlito.
Logan Paul. I think he'd be a good guy to just run
Surprise.
surprise, and do something in one
Yeah.
of these
To
matches.
who?
You could Seth.
Cody?
Seth.
Could be Theory to take that, try to
What's the opening match? Pre-show doesn't count.
U.S. title.
6-man tag.
I got U.S. title. What's the main event?
I have the 6-man tag.
No way. Cody Brock. Unless they break up the Usos and Solo, it's Cody
It's
Brock.
Bad Bunny.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I got Cody Brock.
No, for a second I was like, of course, that's in Puerto Rico. Of
Yeah,
course
but-
it's going to be. No,
Cody
Cody
Brock.
Brock. Cody
Yeah.
Brock. Cody Brock.
I think it's going to be the 6-man tag.
It won't be. How many times? If Roman was in it, yeah.
Of course.
Sure. Right.
How many times does an announce table break?
Put 1.
I think it's at least 1. I almost put 2, but I put 1.
I put 2.
Yeah, I think
One
it could
for
be.
Cody and Brock.
Yeah.
And another for Bad Bunny and Priest.
Right.
So I think Bunny's got to put him through a table.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then Lock of the Century.
Bad Bunny.
That's good. I put Rhea.
I put Rhea.
I mean, there's 5 of them that you could put, honestly.
All of these are locks. Yeah, we only have one match that's different, right? And it's only Eric.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the bloodline winning.
There's 2-point bullshit here and there, but,
I mean, look, guys. If I retained at WrestleMania when there's like 14 matches, I'm certainly going to retain at Backlash where there's 7 matches and we all basically pick the same shit.
Hey, you know what? Since I'm gonna pull a Money in the Bank, I'm gonna only compete for Eric's title because I'm Austin Theory. I'm an idiot.
That works for me.
There you go, Eric. I want that title.
Thank you.
Or I'm Roman. I'll just win all these titles from everyone.
Absolutely, yeah. So there
right,
you
guys.
go.
We'll see you Saturday
We'll send
night.
you your scorecards. Until then, make sure you subscribe to the podcast as well as our other one, Hollywood Hogwash. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt at ProWrestlingTees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling and become a supporter of the show at Patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. $5 a month. You can cancel anytime. Go check out the worst promo bracket. Check that one out. But also check out the worst botch bracket.
Yes.
That just came out.
Yeah, it's good.
Best of
I
all
listened
time.
to it. But you're going to want to watch it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see you guys after Backlash. We're going to be drunk. Oh, you fuck. That really hurt, you dick.
What's wrong